today should be day 5 of the detox. However, I have actually decided to just do 4 days. So in the little booklet that you get with it, you can do 5 days is what they recommend, but you don't have to do 5 days. You can do as many days as you want. So one of the founders, she does 1 day a month following this detox, and then she does the 5-day detox every quarter throughout the year. So I've done 4 days fully, and I have to say, really good. I feel really refreshed. I feel like I've got more energy. I did have that dip sort of in the middle on the Tuesday or Wednesday. I was feeling a little bit tired, but not too much. But I did feel a bit of dip of energy then. But today I feel really refreshed. I just feel really good. My body just feels more regulated and normal. I'm sleeping better. I have sort of been waking up a bit earlier, but that's something I've been doing anyway, but I've not been, which is not a problem. I mean, it's nice to wake up naturally, and I haven't been waking up in the middle of the night as much. I have been sort of sleeping more solidly, so that is a real plus, and that to me is one sign that I've got things sort of working a bit better. I think definitely one thing I've learned from this is to have smaller portions and not eat so heavily in the evening. But the one thing I did struggle with is dinner, because I think I mentioned before, like for me, dinner is like the main meal. It's like the meal when, you know, I eat breakfast by myself, I eat lunch by myself. Dinner's the one meal where like family and everyone gets together. It's like, for me, dinner is always like a real social thing. Ever since I've grown up, dinner has been like a social thing, not with like breakfast and lunch. You sort of eat it as and when you get up or when you're ready. It's not been such a massive thing to sit around and have breakfast or lunch together. So dinner has always been that to me, and I've just felt, being on the detox, I've just felt like I've really struggled with that. So that's why I decided to just do it for 4 days. I feel really good today, and I was feeling really good, you know, yesterday from doing it. And to me, I just thought 4 days was enough. I may try it again, I may aim to do 5 days next time, but again, I feel like 4 days, if I complete 4 days, then that is great for me. But I think as well, because sort of a Friday is great for, you know, me and my partner love our Fridays. We have like a nice meal, and also like Sunday evenings we have like a nice meal going, you know, to relax, and then going and, you know, starting the week ahead. So it's like, it sort of splits in over the weekend. Saturday, I'd be happy to do a detox on Saturday, but obviously then you have the Friday in between, so it breaks up those 5 days. But the best thing about this is that there's so many things I've learned that I need to either eliminate from my diet or maybe cut back on drastically. So there's a lot of things like oil I will use because they are good for you in certain ways, but I know that we often use a bit too much oil, so that is definitely something I'm going to cut back on and not use as much of. Dairy I've already cut back on quite a bit anyway, and the same with meat, but I still use a little bit of dairy when I have a cup of tea. But again, I'm going to try and cut back on tea that I have. I don't have a lot, but I will try and sort of cut back on that a bit more. And there's sort of other foods, you know, we eat a fairly healthy diet, so I feel like with the detox it didn't affect me. I know some people can get like chronic headaches, they can feel really fatigued doing it if they're not used to sort of having a healthy diet anyway, whereas we follow a pretty healthy diet as it is. But I just felt like I wanted to just have that solid time where I was really giving my digestive system and my immune system sort of a bit of a boost and a help to sort of build up and you know, help smooth everything over and decongest. So it's definitely been a learning curve, and I would definitely be eating a lot more of the way that I've been eating over these detox days, especially throughout the day. I will definitely be adjusting my diet to work more with that, so that I can still feel as good as I do now. I don't feel guilty and I don't feel disheartened that I've done 4 days out of 5. I could have done 5 days if I wanted to. I just chose not to because I feel like I've benefited from the 4 days, and I've never believed in sort of restriction or anything like that. So I feel like I've benefited from the 4 days. I'm proud of that, and I feel like, yeah, I will definitely be following it and doing it again, and be introducing so many of the things that I've learned over these 4 days into my everyday eating from now on. So I'd love to know if you've ever done a detox, or if you've tried the YourSuper detox, and I'd love to know how you got on, or if you're in the middle of doing it now. So just drop me a comment below and let me know if you've done any detox before,